So yesterday, at exactly 3 months from the date I started my music channel, I reached 100 subscribers. So I'd like to take the time to thank the people and the channels who have been very supportive to me. So before I started doing all of this, I was watching a lot of different metal channels on YouTube. I enjoyed, watching different ranking videos and stuff. I was watching Scott Waters, Old Head, Iridium Rock and Metal. I enjoyed watching all of the different videos and the different topics, and they're talking about the best thrash albums and all these lists and things like that. And one day I thought to myself, these guys, they look like just regular guys, maybe I should do something like that. So one day I just decided, no, I'm just going to do it. And my first video I recorded was a Kiss ranking. Now that's kind of a big feat because Kiss has 25 albums, I think. But I did it in two parts. So the first one I did was the Kiss album ranking part 1. And I was really uncomfortable on camera. I couldn't speak. My speech was filled with and and yeah, I just I wasn't uncomfortable, and I didn't know how to record on a webcam. I had my face was all the way up here if you watch those old videos, and it was obvious I was reading off of Wikipedia. But it's kind of funny that everybody has their bad videos at first. But then I did some more stuff. I did some Metallica videos. I did the part 2 of the Kiss ranking, and I got very few views. With the exception of the Kiss ranking, which is actually starting to get views now. But the rest of those videos, those Metallica videos, they're still at 6 and 8 views. If you want to scroll down to my channel, you can look for them if you want. At that time, my brother Michael, he was very interested. He was supportive, from the beginning. I just kept going. I did some more videos. I did a Striper review. I did their latest album, and that one I didn't get any views at first, but I think after a week, I think it started to pick up. And that's kind of when I noticed, how YouTube works. If you give it time, people start to find your videos. After that, something magical happened. I did a review of Blue Oyster Cult's The Symbol Remains. And I don't know what I did. Maybe I just did a really good job, and I don't know how I did it, but it got 100 views in 24 hours. Even to this day, this video it's over 500, I think near 600. It still gets views. I've looked into the analytics, and this is the one video that YouTube is telling me that people watch it to the end. They have the YouTube watch time, and my Blue Oyster Cult video is the one that people watch all the way through. So somehow I did something right. So after that, I started, doing different videos, new releases. This is right at this point. It was before AC/DC released Power Up, so I was doing a lot of the AC/DC videos. Now my review of Power Up is doing very well. It's at 779 right now. I kept making videos after that. Now there's another video I made. I heard about this band called Suspect 208, and it's a group of the children of Scott Weiland / and Robert Trujillo. Now, one day I thought, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll just do a review of a song they released. And I wanted to see what it was like to record a video outside with a natural light. And so I took my phone and I went out to my deck, and I just kind of recorded a video, and it was a handheld thing. I had my camera up here, and it was all shaky and stuff. And it was so sloppy. I pronounced the Trujillo name wrong. I said Trujillo. People all the trolls started coming out, and people got upset in the comments. I'm bilingual. I speak Spanish. I've lived in Mexico City for 10 years, and I know how to pronounce the double L's, but the trolls definitely came out in that video. But it's a 2.5 minute video, and it got 100 views in 2 hours. Didn't hit 1,000. Didn't hit 2,000. And right now it's at like 3,300 views. So I don't know how I did it. I like did everything like wrong on that video. I like forgot the guitarist's name. I spelled the Trujillo name like wrong on the thumbnail. I probably spelled the band name wrong on the thumbnail. I think I put like a space between the 2 and the 08. But, you know, it's YouTube, and you never know what's going to happen on YouTube. So that's funny. It was pretty cool that that happened that way. So I'd like to say thank you to a couple of people. My wife, Elizabeth, she bought me, you know, my ring light, and she helped redesign my office. She helped me, you know, paint the wall, and, you know, she's really been very supportive to help my videos look professional. My brother, Michael, and his old friend, Jim, they've been very supportive. And, you know, they've kind of been more of like my business advisors in this whole thing. And a couple of people who are commenting every day: Robert Sparling, Heiko from Germany. You guys are always dropping comments like every day, and I definitely appreciate it. You know, I read them all. You know, I respond to all you guys, so I appreciate that. So I'd like to talk about a few channels who have been supportive of me. So 3 of the bigger channels: Old Head, Metal Meltdown, and Metal Trenches. You know, thank you. You've mentioned me in your videos, you know, once or twice. I know I like show my age with my responses, but you guys have been definitely cool with that. And now I'd like to mention a couple more channels. They've been very supportive. They comment on my videos frequently. I know they watch my stuff. So I'm going to say some names. They're going to be in alphabetical order. So first channel, Cloudy Milder. So Andy, he's a good guy, collects vinyl. He has some pretty cool metal videos. You know, he does a lot of old school bands like Iron Maiden, Diamond Head. So definitely give him a sub. Darcy, 6 Strings, 9 Lives. You know, Darcy, he's a really good guy. He has a big channel, but he like responds to everybody. I think that's, you know, really cool. He does a lot of like old school metal bands. He's a vinyl and CD collector. A really good channel. Definitely give him a sub. Lair, the Alchemist. You know, him I found not too long ago, but he's a cool vinyl channel. Does classic rock and metal, and he does a lot of like conversation topics on rock and metal. So his channel is very unique. So I definitely recommend him too. Next is Mega Jeff, McRockmack's Music World. So Jeff does a lot of vinyl videos. He features a lot of like the Christian metal artists that I like, you know, Tourniquet and different bands like that. He has a lot of like metal bands. Most of his videos are like vinyl pickups, and a good channel. I recommend it. Next is Physical Format Rock and Roll. So this is Gary. His channel. He does a lot of like rock and metal from the 70s and 80s. He shows off vinyl. I mean, he's a good guy. He stops by my channel a lot, you know. So definitely give him a sub. Next is the Flipside Vinyl Community with JC. Now this is like the original JC. He came before me. I found this channel literally like, I think it was like the day before Christmas. It was like 4 or 5 days ago. But since then, I mean, he's been watching and commenting on every video. He gave me a shout out in one of his videos. So I definitely appreciate his support. The Lizard King channel is next. Peter, he's a good friend. Probably like the guy I've known the longest since doing this. He's from Sydney, Australia. He has a lot of content from AC/DC, Aerosmith, Kiss, ZZ Top, classic rock and metal bands. Peter is very close to 1,000, so definitely help him out. Go over his channel, give him a sub. And finally, Zach D Productions. He's a pretty cool channel. Him and I have a lot of like similar tastes in music. He does a lot of like progressive metal, progressive rock, and new metal and classic rock. He has a lot of CDs. He does CD pickups. So help him out, give him a sub, check out his channel. And let me close this off. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. My next will be a ranking video for Soundgarden, so that's coming up soon. Stay tuned and keep on rocking.